Having a high credit score is essential for a variety of reasons. A good credit score can give you access to credit at lower interest rates and better terms, lower security deposits for a property rental, and better insurance rates. In this video, I will discuss how you can raise your credit score quickly. I will also give you a tip on how you can help your child score, so stay till the end. Hi there, I'm Avanti. I'm a mom, an investment analyst, and a CFA charter holder. Subscribe to my YouTube channel and follow my Facebook page to learn how to build wealth through investing. Did you know that a credit score may be used for non-lending purposes, such as by landlords, insurance companies, and employers? A poor credit score may sometimes lead to higher insurance premiums or even a job rejection. I will tell you how to increase your credit score quickly, and in that context, it is essential to understand the different components of your credit score and their weights in your score. Although credit score models may vary, the most commonly used credit score model, the FICO score, is calculated based on 5 primary factors. The most crucial factor in the computation of your credit score is your payment history. Your payment history makes up 35% of your credit score. Payment history determines whether you have made your credit card and loan payments on time and have any delinquent accounts, bankruptcies, or collections. The more severe, recent, and frequent the late payment information, the more significant the impact on your credit score. I'll tell you what happened to someone very dear to me. They closed a credit card account and months later realized they had forgotten to pay a small balance that didn't reflect on their account on the date it was closed. That balance kept accruing interest and affected their credit score negatively. It took a while to increase their credit score after making the payment. I recommend always making monthly credit card payments on time and in full. You can select autopay to automate your payments and to avoid any late fees or interest. The second most significant factor is credit utilization. This factor accounts for 30% of your FICO score. Credit utilization refers to the percentage of your available credit that you're using and is calculated by dividing the sum of your balances on revolving accounts by the sum of credit limits on those accounts. These accounts don't include authorized users. If your total available credit limit is $10,000 and your total credit balance is $5,000, your credit utilization is 50%. It is recommended that you keep your credit utilization below 30%. People with the highest credit scores keep this ratio below 10%. 2 ways you can reduce your credit utilization. 1, keep your balance low, which means spending lower on your credit card or making more frequent or early payments so the balance is lower on average. And 2, increase your credit limit. You can request your credit card company to increase your credit limit. Request the increase only if you are responsible with your credit cards and make timely payments. If not, the increase will cause more harm than good. You don't want to increase your credit utilization by increasing the numerator with the denominator. Typically, credit card companies periodically bump up your credit limit after you've established a good credit history. When you log into your credit card account, you may have noticed them asking about your income information. It is a voluntary disclosure, and usually there is no way for the company to verify your income unless they choose to actively do so. You can update your income, especially if it has increased recently, to help get a credit limit increase. Don't lie about your income. You can request a credit limit increase if your credit card company hasn't bumped your limit. When you do that, companies may ask you to verify your income using Form 4506T, a request for a tax return transcript. Be honest about your income. If you lie, it may affect your credit limit negatively. Also, failure to comply with income verification may lead to your account shutting down. Also, check with the credit card company about hard pulls. These requests may result in a hard pull on your credit and temporarily reduce your credit score by 5 to 10 points. Capital One does not do a hard pull, but Chase and Amex may, so make sure to verify. The next factor in FICO calculation is the length of credit history. This accounts for 15% of your FICO score. It considers both the average age of all your open credit accounts and the age of your oldest account. Let's say you got your first credit card when you were 18, but it didn't give you many rewards. But that was the only card you could get without an established credit history. Now you're 30, have an established credit history, and recently got approved for the best credit card with the best benefits ever. Since you no longer use your first credit card, you may be tempted to close that account. But don't, because you will erase the 12-year credit history that you established. Your oldest account's age will decrease from 12 to less than 1 year. Instead, if you no longer use your old credit card, keep it in a safe place and just don't use it. But don't close the account unless there is an annual fee. If the company is known to close accounts that are not in use, use the oldest card to make small purchases and enable autopay so you don't forget to make payments on that card. Think about it this way. 2 people ask to borrow money from you. You've known one person for 10 years and the other person for only 1 month. To whom are you likely to lend? The person you've known longer, right? Unless you know that first person to be an unreliable a-hole who doesn't pay you back. The next factor is new credit. This accounts for 10% of your FICO score. It looks at how many new accounts you have opened recently, the number of hard inquiries on your credit card, and the time since those inquiries were made. If you recently applied for a new credit card, it tells lenders that you may need credit more often and make you seem less reliable. This is the reason I don't apply for store credit cards. You may have noticed that checkout counters offer discounts if you apply for their store card. I have a couple of store cards where I shop regularly, but I always decline any new offers no matter how exciting they are. The next factor is credit mix. This accounts for 10% of your FICO score. It considers the types of credit accounts you have, such as credit cards, car loans, mortgages, and student loans. Having a mix of different types of credit and making timely payments can signal to lenders that you can handle different types of debt reliably, positively impacting your FICO score. This is the least important factor, so don't collect different kinds of debt just to increase your credit score. Also, if you're planning to apply for a mortgage or a car loan, don't pay off your student loan right before applying for a new loan, even if it seems counterintuitive. These were the 5 most important factors that go into FICO. Other credit score models may use different weightings for these factors, and some may also consider other factors such as income, employment history, and address stability. FICO stands for Fair Isaac Corporation, a data analytics company specializing in credit scoring and credit reporting. Most commonly used FICO score is the FICO score 8, which ranges from 300 to 850. The higher you score, the more creditworthy you are perceived to be, and the more likely you are to be approved for loans and credit cards at favorable interest rates. FICO scores are calculated based on information from your credit report, which the three major credit bureaus maintain: Equifax, Experian, and TransUnion. The immediate thing you want to do today is to check your credit score with any of these three agencies or with Credit Karma. You also want to monitor your credit score periodically. By following the tips from this video, you can quickly increase your credit score to about 740. If you want to give your minor children a head start, you can add them as authorized users to your credit card account, especially if you make your payments on time and are a responsible credit card user. It will help them build credit almost instantaneously. If you can't add them as authorized users, help them open a secured credit card as early as possible and teach them about being financially responsible. If you find my videos valuable, please like them and share them. And subscribe to my channel if you haven't already. All your love keeps me motivated to create great educational content for you. If you feel extra generous today, please leave a comment. It helps me rank with Miss YouTube. I read every single word you write, so keep pouring the love. As always, don't forget to be happy, to be kind, and to be your best self. I'll see you in the following video. Bye.